major leaps from lightweight to electric to aero packages to autonomous. This is 25 years for me students.
Hi, this is Alexander de Boer. I'm René, new team manager for Formula Student Team Delft. I have some questions. Hi, you're Alexander.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, René. Alright. Well, being the founder of Formula Student Team Delft, how did you guys start?
It started 25 years ago. I was studying aerospace engineering and I was looking for a subject for my master's thesis. So I went to my professor and he said, well, it might be fun to design a car for this competition.
It was instant, like love at first sight.
Yeah. And also the first team members, they also loved it, so that was not a problem. We finally got a workplace at TNO and somewhere else, and it was all scattered over the places where we could work.
Yeah, so it started off with a group of very motivated people. And
yes, the original name was Delft University of Technology, Formula SIE / Formula Student Racing Team.
Wow, it's a long name.
Yeah. Also, we didn't have a car. We didn't have any data. We had a piece of paper and we started drawing. We didn't know how big the car should be. We didn't know which kind of tires we should have, or what engine or anything. So we must apply our knowledge to make not a normal car, but a very good car.
And that's why we instantly started with a carbon chassis.
You know, the Formula 1 was way ahead, and I thought, well, we could do much better. All the other teams, they saw us and said, that's your first car and it looks already so good, sir. So we made a big impression, and
little pat
so
on the back.
we set the standard for the future cars coming.
And there she is.
Yes, yeah.
Betsy, I heard.
Oh, this is the picture I talked about. So at the end, in Birmingham, we had the prize.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first runner-up Rookie of the Year. So this is me. I used to have hair, but because of winning the prize, having a car, I said if I achieve it, I will shave my head bald.
Oh, I thought it was the stress.
No.
Yeah, DUT, Delft University Team, first dream team, of course.
Yes, it is.
Was that already in the first year that we were instated as dream team?
No.
Okay, that was after.
The team, the name Dream Team became later. It was something really special. That's what's happening. A group of people with an idea.
With a dream.
With a dream, yes.
Wow. And it turned out amazing.
Yes.
We have a lot. There's almost no place for anything else right now.
Oh, cool. Brings back memories.
Yeah, is it similar to the Dream Hall a little bit?
Yeah, same but different. But it's really nice to see all the cars.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Wow, cool.
She's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, she's been used a lot, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they took her out for a drive yesterday, for a driver's selection actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the cars you actually drove?
Actually, the cars I drove was the 01 up until the 08. So I've driven 8 cars. Of course, the 01 is like the first one, so that's always going to be the favorite.
Yeah.
The 04 was really quick. It was our first really lightweight. It was like a go-kart, the 04. And obviously the 08, because we became champion with that in FSG. So.
And the 04 was the one without the side impact.
That's right, yeah. They said, well, no way this is illegal. And they measured everything, and all the judges and scrutiny said, yeah, you're on the limit, but it's legal. But soon after that, the rules were changed. And we actually called them the Delft rules.
Yeah, being in the team from start to the .8.
Yep.
How did the Delft concept, the winning concept, how did that came to be?
Yeah, so we did the first 2 years with, well, sort of regular 4-cylinder cars, heavy. So we had, especially at the beginning of the 03 season, we had a big team meeting. And the team manager, Arnold Westenberg, he got up, he got a marker, he walked to the whiteboard, and he said, okay, this is, and he wrote down 125 kilograms, 125 kilograms. Everybody started laughing. He said, no way, impossible, we cannot do it. Then we started thinking, okay, what about changing the engine? Because you go from a 60 kilogram engine to a 35 kilogram engine, and then you can change everything around it, you can make it more lightweight. And in the end, we didn't manage the 125 kilograms, but we managed 137 kilograms. We went to the UK competition, FS UK, and all the judges walked around with the design report, and it was all of them marked 137 kilograms on the front with an exclamation mark. And we won the design competition. That's actually the birth of the Delft concept. Completely new, making use of materials, lightweight materials, carbon fiber monocoque, all the way through. Whole weight management system. Everything was measured, put on scales, and that takes a lot of effort. But in the end, every gram you don't have to put on a car, it makes you faster. You can almost feel the potential when you're driving the car. You could just absolutely feel the difference, and you can say, okay, this is a fast car. If we finish everything, then we will be, sooner or later, we'll become champion. The potential that we saw in the lightweight concept, a lot of other teams became to acknowledge it, and they saw the same advantages as we have. So you could see also, we didn't just have impact on the rules and judges, we had impact on other teams as well. And they actually said, okay, this is something that we can take as a basis and then develop it further. I had the luck that I could do a couple of rollouts as well. It started out as just an idea, but I thought, okay, maybe try to do a couple of donuts on the market, and it turned out really well, and the audience liked it as well. Especially if you have the steady state donut, then you can just raise one of your hands and just wave to the public, so you leave a couple of marks.
Hi, it's Renee from Formation Team Delft. We're on the way. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, bye-bye.
Yeah, so in the early years we were in an old shed somewhere at the backyards of the university, and then at some point we entered the Dream Hall, which was this really big manufacturing floor with a lot of machines. We had our own office, our own space. We could enter there 24/7. I think that was one of the main advantages of the team. We had our own little kitchen where we could cook our own meals, and we basically lived there. The year we switched to electric was the second year that the electric class was introduced.
Yeah.
So the first year we decided not to participate yet.
Yeah.
Because we wanted after the DUT 09, who was supposed to win but also failed, the team had the feeling we wanted to take revenge and build the ultimate last combustion car. And it just the concept got perfected. The Delft concept, the famous Delft concept, lightweight, very agile car. I think that the 10 was the ultimate expression of that. And then after that we won it. We won almost everything, so it felt like we accomplished it, and there was not much more to gain for us. And the goal of learning faded away, and also the competition is really about the learning experience. It's not about the winning. So we decided it was time for a new challenge, throw ourselves into the deep again, do something completely new, and have the maximum learning experience from that. And it was only, I still remember, 10 days before FSUK, the first competition, that we had our first meters, just 10 days before the competition. So that was the first time finally the car could drive. But immediately it was really fast. I realized at that moment we could actually win. Yeah, the previous years the team has been doing really well, very successful. And now we started with this new electric era. We immediately showed again that we could win.
Hi, Anton, how are you?
Not too bad. How are you, Renee?
Thank you for taking time today. I'm excited to talk to you. Because you were the team manager of the DOT 22. How did you get involved with Formula Student in the first place?
Well, when I finished high school and started looking for universities, I sort of knew that I was moving to the Netherlands. My dad had actually read an article that Delft had just won this thing called Formula Student. They had just won FSG, and he sent me a link, and I saw that car, and it was like I knew I'm going to Delft. The 11 was a two-wheel drive electric car. Then 2012 went to four-wheel drive. It was successful enough to set the world record at the time for the fastest accelerating electric car, 2.15 seconds. Then 2013 continued, but added some aero to the car for the first time since the first car. But this was now a serious aero package, made it look a lot more like a Formula One car. 2014, we went to our, at the time at least, revolutionary inner wheel motor concept. It was a very difficult concept to get right. So 2014, we couldn't win FSG, but 2015 was one of our most successful years ever, where we really got this inner wheel concept up and running. And it's still essentially the same concept that we're running today.
What I'm hearing is we were quite early to adapt on aerodynamics, but I think it was around 2017, 2018 when autonomous started to kick in, but we adapted that quite late. Do you know around that time period why?
I'm not 100% sure why, but I can hazard a guess, and I think it's because we've always been fully focused on winning the biggest competition in the world, the biggest student design competition in the world, right, which is FSG. And we want to win the biggest part of that competition, which still today is the part of the competition which includes having a driver in the car. And by adding an autonomous vehicle to your roster, you're necessarily going to be detracting from the main goal, which is to win the top competition.
We laid down the basics for the autonomous system, even though we were quite late. Because we worked together with MIT in the A-team.
Yeah, that's true. We had two teams running next to each other. We had DUT 19, and then we had DUT 19D, which stood for driverless. And they took the 2018 car and they ripped most of the aero off. They got the biggest, most powerful computer they could find, and they bolted it to the back of the car. And then they set up this partnership with MIT, and we actually competed in the driverless competition at FSG, and almost did really well.
If we look a circle back at the autonomous part of it, that was going to be a really, really big thing in .22. What happened, and how did the team deal with that?
Yeah, that was brutal. That was one of the toughest decisions of the year. So let's see. So 19 had done autonomous, 2020 COVID came along, 2021. A lot of recovery from the COVID. We had moved facilities. It was going to be an exceptionally challenging year, and so they made the decision to not continue the autonomous program until we were back on our feet. And then 2022 we were. 21 nailed it. So 22 could go for it. We could take the gloves off and sprint again. At Formula Student Netherlands, we've got this car with some gremlins, let's call them, some reliability issues. And then we thought to ourselves, okay, there might be this brutal route where you drop the autonomous, which means 7 or 8 guys who have spent the entire year pouring their heart and soul into the autonomous system. An excellent department, brilliant full-timers, brilliant heads of the departments. They have to be told a month from the finish line that we need to drop it. We need your skills, all its time available into getting the car as reliable and quick as possible. And that we felt gave us the best chance of winning. And in hindsight, I think we were right. I think it was the right decision.
How did you even tell those people? Where do you start?
That's where some of these legends of that come. And I remember we, myself and Andrea, the chief electrical systems engineer, we pulled Olaf aside and we explained all the logic that I've just explained. And Olaf went quiet for a minute and he said, look, is there room for discussion on this? He said, not really. We thought about this for a few days now. I really think this is the best choice. Olaf said, okay. And he took the afternoon off and he came back in the next morning and he walked up and he said, how do we win FSG? And he went after it. And wow. He took charge of running the, Jesus, I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about it. It's spectacular. It's unbelievable. Imagine, you get your year ripped up and you come in the next day and you say something like that. And he went after it. So our goal was to win FSG with the fastest, most consistent car built by one united team. And we didn't. We failed because we did not win FSG. Our car stopped due to a bug 3 laps from the end of endurance. So no, we didn't achieve the goal. But the secret about the team goal, of course, is that the goal and the purpose are 2 different things. You need the goal to fulfill the purpose, and the purpose is to become better engineers and better people. I think we excelled. So we failed in the goal, but absolutely achieved the purpose. By far the most spectacular year of my life. My worry is that I might never have a year that spectacular for the rest of my life. The thing that you always think back on is the people.
Renee, you're leaving already?
I am leaving already. Yeah.
What a result, huh?
It's been an amazing year. Wow, what an amazing car.
I saw. I have big shoes to fill.
You'll be fine, Sammy. Don't worry.
Good.
Alright, I gotta go.
You have one piece of advice?
Yeah, be agile. It's gonna be a fast year, but above all, enjoy it.
I can imagine. See you
Bye.
later.
And a lot of involvement along the way. What do you think we can expect from the next 25 years? What's gonna change?
I think I suspect we're gonna continue to grow, and the technology that we're dealing with is gonna get more and more and more complicated, and we're gonna continue to be surprised at the capabilities of the engineers who come along. I suppose one of the things we have to look forward to is to see what becomes of all of our alumni. You know, certainly many of the older alumni have done pretty remarkable stuff, but we've got a whole new group that's coming along, and I'm sure that in 25 years, if they make another documentary, there'll be plenty of victory to look back on, and plenty of awesome technology and incredible stories to hear about. But yeah, I guess that's the beauty of the future, right? We don't know until we see it.